Weep Grana Weepunibong, and welcome back to my channel. And today, on this Saturday, I am coming back at you with some stuff and things I've found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. We've got a double bubble episode to get to because of some challenges I had earlier in the week, so let's crack on.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
So, yes. On Tuesday, unfortunately, I didn't do any news because my computer, in fact, did eat my homework, my video, everything that I was trying to do. And then, very early on in the day, I was traveling over to Amsterdam. So there was just no way that I was going to be able to do it because with my other job that I have, I'm currently back and forth to Amsterdam. So I'm now back. Hopefully my computer is up and running correctly and we shouldn't have these problems again. First up, we're heading over to Ramentoy. Ramentoy, yeah, making the normal news cycle now because everything to do with Mask, I am going to start covering here. And we know that they are going to be making themselves a full-size Matt Tracker helmet. And here is the Matt Tracker helmet in its kind of radioactive looking prototype stage. Cool, awesome. Can't wait to see the finished product. Next up, we have Fanshobby Studios, who have Steel Haven swooping in from the animated series to sit on your shelf next to the rest of the ships from all of the different series that they're working on. It has a rotating turret, which is pretty cool. It's also 3D printed and can use all of the effects that we currently get with all of our Transformers toys from Hasbro. They're doing a really good job with all of these ships. They are making nearly every iconic ship, I believe, from all of the different series. So really cool. Check out Fanshobby Studios. They do some amazing work. Do you ever look at your Legacy kickback and think, something's missing, something's just a little off? Well, BDT Studios have fixed it. Big, massive, purple legs. That's what it was missing all along. This makes a massive, massive difference to this figure. Look at the difference between these two. Absolutely amazing. This is a must, in my opinion, for anyone who is picking up these Insecticon sets from the Legacy line. What a difference. Wow. Moving over to Jazea Toys, and this is where you can get yourself a super deformed Huff. Well, when I say you can get yourself, you can look at it. They never release any of these figures. Super deformed Huff here, looking super cool. And of course, he has all of his little buddies with him as well. Jazea Toys, please release this. This would look amazing on my shelf next to my Princess Peach from Magic Square. And speaking of various versions of RC, we can now move over to Dr. Wu! Dr. Wu! And Dr. Wu is coming with this incredible version of RC with a massive, massive sword. So this is Devil Amy, big sword, and then we also get this snow ninja here. So they're doing some very different things, lots of them with different weapons. This one has some smaller swords and also those Raphael turtle kind of things that I can never really remember the name of. I'm sure somebody will tell me down in the comments, but these both look really, really cool. The alt mode though does look a little bit odd, but the bot mode looks incredible. We also then get the kind of Ratchet's assistant nursey type affair as well in this really nice turquoisey color. Remember, these figures are super small because they are Dr. Wu. Oh, Dr. Wu. Mech Fans Toys though are looking to release a Sunstreaker that's kind of nice but kind of blocky. My most anticipated Iron Factory release, maybe ever, but certainly since they released their take on Galvatron, is coming very soon and looks incredible. I think it looks a little darker than we expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit shinier, but oh good lord, look at this. This is an amazing kind of Oriental-inspired take on Grimlock with his swords and his samurai outfit. This is a must-buy for me. I absolutely adore this figure. From one legend size Grimlock to another, Newage's Grimlock is coming out very, very soon. And first of all, we get this toy version, which is okay, and it's not the version I'm going for. This one, for me, when I first saw it, I had my challenges with it, and I still have my challenges with it, especially when I look at all of the different versions that they're coming that are all far superior. So if you like Grimlock, there is a lot of Grimlocks coming from Newage, starting with this G2 take, which is the blue. With the gold, they haven't quite covered those legs still, and I don't know how we're getting these leg covers. Newage have said we're getting leg covers. Cool, can't wait to get the leg covers, but they're releasing so many different colors of this now. I don't know how you're going to be able to get all of the different leg covers. This blue version is really cool, super shiny gold chest, and then that massive red sword, plus guns, plus gold claws. Yes, gimme, this is cool. There's also a super shiny version of this figure coming as well, with those kind of metallic thighs that are really nice, but everything else is really shiny. That translucent yellow neck as well that I just really like on a Grimlock. I think it's because that really does take me back to the Grimlock that I had when I was a kid. So I do love a Grimlock with a translucent neck and nothing else. So this one is probably pretty high on my must pick up list. He just looks super cool, especially with that fluorescent yellow kind of chest plate. We then get the shattered glass take on Grimlock as well. Of course, with it taking the colors from a more kind of Triptychon inspired take, and I do believe as well that the head may be slightly different on this figure. I'm sure that someone will tell me down in the comments, but to me, and I'm not talking about the bot mode, I am talking here about the alt mode, I do think that head is slightly different. Then we get the fully translucent take, and I think I'm not someone who really likes fully translucent bots, but the one thing that this figure does very well is have legs that look good, because those pieces you can't see all folded on the inside. So out of all the bot modes, I think this one looks the best because the legs look the best, because you can just see through those parts that I really wish were covered. Really cool, very nice. But what they haven't released yet or even spoke about is some kind of clever different version of this that's actually another bot. You know, they've done it with all of the things in the past, so I'm wondering, are we gonna get something? Are we gonna get something very different soon that's a completely different character based on this mold? And if we are, who do you think it's gonna be? Xtransbots version of Cliffjumper is also getting a whole host of recolors. Of course, we're getting one that's the kind of yellow version as well, to kind of call back to a Bumblebee type affair. I do really like the alt mode on this. I think it looks cool. Would have been nice to maybe get some different accessories, because as Hasbro do, they are just giving you the same accessories with this one. This is more of a, I guess, a shattered glass type look on him. This dude comes with a little bit of a different gun, I believe, and then he does have all of the other parts and the accessories. I think this one looks good. It's going to take a lot, though, for me to get back into Xtransbots again. I did used to really love them. I think that the alt mode on this one is beautiful, and the bot mode does look better than the kind of yellow version. There's also this blue version coming as well, and again, yeah, it is what it is. And after the blue version, we're gonna get another different red version, this time with a slightly different head sculpt to everything else from what I can see, but also comes with two metal pipes to hit people with. Nice. But again, comes with all of the extra skis and stuff. Also, there's going to be a super nice little white version here as well. So yeah, nice. Big gun. They're all going to come with this big gun, though, so that he can really miss Megatron and not be able to shoot him, because that's what Cliffjumper's known for. Fanshobby getting super close to releasing Energon Prime now, and this is the full color version of this. Yep, it's a colorful Prime, alright. Super nice. Not my style, not going to enter my collection, but for those of you who do want a nice looking bright Energon Prime, I do believe that this is probably the best thing we've ever seen, the best version of this figure we've ever seen, and I'm sure that you are super excited. Of course, it does break down into its little components and have a base mode as well. I think they're going to be releasing pictures of that one very shortly, and I will share them here as soon as we do. Let me know down in the comments, have you got your pre-orders in for this one? I've not actually seen too many people getting too hyped about it. Fanstoys Sovereign is arguably the best take on Galvatron we have ever seen and ever got, and now they are releasing the actual toy colorized version from the 80s. This looks really cool. I'm a big fan of this. I know it was totally different to what we got in the movie, but this takes me right back to my childhood, where I didn't even question why Galvatron was grey and not the same color he was in the movies, but I really like any of these grey Galvatrons. The only thing for me that it's missing is that sparkly cannon. Where's his sparkly cannon? Flame Toys are going to be releasing their take on Nemesis Prime, and look at this bad boy with his chest open. This is just like a big massive red void going into his chest where the Matrix lives. You can see him battling a Prime there, and of course he comes with a massive sword and a huge power axe as well, looking ready to go. Prime without a faceplate though? Nah mate, not for me, don't bring that round here. And he also comes with his cracked faceplate as well, looking pretty damn good. These things don't transform though, so they don't make it into my collection. Dexerto are reporting on rumours that there is a possible Fortnite and Transformers crossover coming, and this is because Fortnite have said it's prime time and released all kinds of images and done all kinds of things. There's also a lot of rumours in and around on Twitter. It could be very interesting, I guess, if we get a Transformers crossover. They have done crossovers with Marvel and the like in the past, so yeah, a Transformers crossover could be good. May even get me playing the game again. It's been a long time since I've picked up Fortnite. One crossover we know has happened though, and is happening, is Transformers with Micro Machines, and there's going to be an Optimus Prime playset coming, where the trailer is going to be like a little base for all of the Transformers that don't transform, that are just Micro Machines. But the truck transforms into a base, so that transforms. That counts, I guess. Are you a GoBots fan? Well, you may be a very happy GoBots fan soon, because it looks like we may be getting a Crasher. Now, this is some leaked images, so maybe this is real, maybe somebody's just done a very clever rework here. Well, let's hope this is real, because I think this is a pretty good use of Mirage here. Nice. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you believe that GoBots should be kept in their own pen, locked up, never to be released again? Or should they be let out to play once in a while? SSDC, better known to you and me as San Diego Comic-Con, is underway, and Hasbro are there doing all kinds of unveils and all kinds of panels. And one of the panels that they did was for Starsaber and the Hasbro Pulse thing. So they were showing off the box and how it's going to come. And I think this looks really cool. Loving the artwork on this. It has all of the legacy artwork down the bottom as well, and has all the accessories kind of in separate boxes as well, because obviously these were all tiered, so we had to kind of make the jump financially to get to this point, to this point, to this point, so everything is not in one box. You're getting things in lots of different boxes, which I guess is pretty cool as well. When you open the box though, you do see the figures side by side, but I don't think there's a perspex window at the front. I think you do have to remove it from the box to be able to display it correctly, which is a bit of a shame, I guess, for those who don't want to take it out of the box. Yeah. We also got a few images of some Transformers Legacy figures that are coming. Now, a lot of these we had already seen before, like these two here, but there are a couple that I want to bring to your attention. The first being Crankcase. We'd not seen this dude before, but then also we finally get to see Deadend as well, so that's pretty cool. And this take on Megatron is coming as well. Really nice. There's going to be Inferno to go with this one as well. I've not seen any pictures of the alt mode, but we are also going to get a transforming Skullgrin. But what does transforming Skullgrin looks like? He transforms into that. I don't even know what that is. I just give up. Something else we got to see is this. This is when Prime was resurrected, or Orion Pax was resurrected by Alphatrion and turned into Prime. So you're going to get these two as a twin pack. Yes, Orion Pax, I believe once again, is just a recolor and a slight remodel on Cup, and he even comes with Cup's Energon dispenser, where Alphatrion, again, as I believe he has been in the past as well, is just a retake on Scourge. Have it put a version of Scourge there where the heat doesn't quite fit into the top. Having said that though, I do quite like this, and there's one reason especially that I quite like this twin pack. And what's that, Vector? What's that, Vector, you might be saying? Why do you like this twin pack so much? Hey, because I'm in it. So the most important, they're saying this is a 2-pack. This is a 3-pack, mate. The best figure in the world. Vector Sigma's in it. Boom! Also floating around the tinterweb is Earthspark's trailer. And yeah, it doesn't fill me with much confidence. And I have to say, certainly some of the animation in this looks terrible. I don't know what's going on with Prime's heat. I mean, they've made his mouth just huge, and I don't know why his heat is so huge. Bumblebee looks okay, and still, again, Bumblebee seems to be playing a massive role in this. We know he is basically the figurehead for the franchise at this point. We did get it confirmed that it's going to be rolling out in this fall. Bumblebee seems to have an Autobot insignia, which is cool. I still haven't spotted Prime with an Autobot insignia, which is very interesting. And also some of the Decepticons, as we go through this, didn't appear to have Decepticon insignias. So if you take a look at this Insecticon here, that is not a Decepticon insignia. So I am going to give this a watch, even though I'm getting strong Captain Planet vibes. There is a lot of voice acting coming to this, but one that did really speak out to me is this good old Rory. Rory, the dog, not the bounty hunter, the dog from Game of Thrones is going to play Megatron, I believe for the first time. I quite like that idea. I'm very intrigued to see what he sounds like as Megatron. Let me know your thoughts of the dog becoming Megatron. Nice! And of course, where there is a new show, there are new figures. Some of these look okay, like this Bumblebee. Some of them look a little bit trash. This Megatron doesn't look too bad, but poor old Prime. Poor old Prime's having a real hard time. I'm going to be honest with you. In this show, what is going on with his chest, his head, everything? Poor old Prime is getting hung out to dry during this show. Elite 1 doesn't look too bad, but I do have to say that I think that they're just taking a lot of stuff from Energon. A lot of these concepts and these ideas, it is pitched at a younger audience, so I don't think any of these are going to make it into my collection. You've got the one step, you're going to have the things that do the self-transforming, you've got the Bumblebee. This looks like it's come straight out of the Cyberverse series and one of the Cyberverse toys is. So yeah, it's aimed more at the kind of people who bought Cyberverse, so it's got massive pegs and they really don't care too much about the quality of it. It's going to be that kind of thin plastic. But one thing that is, I want to say surprising at this point, but probably not, just the lack of care again from marketing from Hasbro. I'm pretty sure these figures must be easy to transform, but of course, look, what is that? What have you done? You can't even close Optimus Prime. Marketing, get your head together, because this is an easy transform and you've fucked up again. And then finally, Hasbro PulseCon 2022 is coming September the 30th and October the 1st, which means, of course, that if I have hit 6k, or even if I haven't 6k, there will be a live stream straight after that where I'll be talking about all of the juicy stuff that we've just seen, and maybe I'll get a couple of other creators on to join me for that one. And as always, if you are new around here, please think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. Hopefully I'll be back again on Tuesday, as long as my computer doesn't have a fit and eat my homework again. As always, thanks so much for the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright team, in a bit. Peace!